Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to Subway. Subway has some items I've never tried before, and thought I'd give them a try. And I'm gonna go through the drive-thru if I can, and if it's open, I'll go through drive-thru. One of the few Subways that has a drive-thru. I think I'll probably say that a couple times just to remind myself. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go through drive-thru. I'll be right back.
Sorry for your wait. What can I get started for you today?
Yeah, can I have one of your pepperoni and cheese dippers with the Baja Chipotle?
Okay. Any chips, drinks, or cookies with this one?
No, not with that.
Do you have other things?
Yeah, I've got others.
How much more do you have, honey? Any more sandwiches?
Just two more.
Okay, give me just a minute, please.
Okay.
What kind of bread for your two sandwiches?
It's not, they're all dippers.
What kind of bread for them, honey?
The dippers, just...
No, I have the dippers. They're all dippers?
Yeah, they're all dippers.
Okay, so what other dippers are you getting?
I want one of the chicken and cheese dipper with honey mustard.
And the other one?
The double cheese with Peppercorn Ranch.
So you want some of each of the dippers, and
Yeah.
you want honey mustard, chipotle, and ranch for the dressing?
Exactly.
Okay, anything else for you?
The Peppercorn Ranch, not just regular ranch.
That's all we carry.
Okay, and then one of the Footlong Cookies.
Anything else for you today?
No, that's it.
Go ahead and pull forward. $14.84. There we are. Give us just a moment.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you very much. You too. Okay, so here's the three different wraps I got. I think this is the chicken one. This one looks like the cheese one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But anyway, these look like the three. These are the dippers, and you get two of each dipper each time. And then here's the Footlong Cookie, which I've got a fork. I'm just going to dig into it. So yeah, so that's what I ordered. I'll tell you the details in just a second. The other one was a pepperoni. I just couldn't remember what it was because I'm slow. The dippers were all $3 a piece, so $3 for the two dippers. So you get three, and three. And then the Footlong Cookie was $5. So my total was $14 plus whatever tax or whatever you have in your particular area. So I'm just going to describe them and then tell you what the standard dip is. The dips I ordered were the dips that were listed on the website. So they recommended they go together. So that's what I did. Well, my door. So the pepperoni and cheese dipper, they're all basically the same. So it says, savor the timeless blend of spicy pepperoni and melty American cheese, rolled in two 6-inch pieces of our pillowy lavish wrap and toasted to golden perfection. They are warm. It's the ultimate choice for a tasty snack. The chicken and cheese dipper is, it says, treat yourself to tender chicken strips draped in melty American cheese and rolled up in two 6-inch pieces of our pillowy lavish dough and toasted. And then the double cheese is double cheese dipper. Dive into the melty goodness of shredded mozzarella, Monterey Cheddar, and creamy American cheese spread across the two lavish things rolled in whatever. So the pepperoni, they recommended, they had listed the Baja Chipotle. The chicken and cheese, they recommended the honey mustard, or they listed the honey mustard. And the double cheese, they had the Peppercorn Ranch. And then the Footlong Cookie is literally a chocolate chip cookie. So let me make sure I don't throw that receipt away. So I've got the Baja, and here's the honey mustard, and here is the ranch, and they're these little cups. And I'm going to try. Pretty sure this is the pepperoni one. Let me unwrap it a little bit and see. I think that one's very, very crispy on the ends. Pretty sure that's the pepperoni. It sure looks like it. Let me break one in half. Yeah, that looks like looks like pepperoni in there. So let me open the sauce. They did not give me napkins in my bag, which is odd for them because they're usually really good about giving you napkins. But I'm gonna try one without the sauce first. Not bad. You really do get the seasonings of the pepperoni, and the wrap itself, the outside of the tortilla or whatever they call it, wrap the bread or whatever. It's a little tough and chewy. It's not like it's hard and dried out. It's just it's more chewy than anything. It's not like a flour tortilla that's really soft. Like I said, it's got a little bit of chew to it. That Baja has a really good flavor to it. It does have a little spice though. So if you don't want, the Chipotle definitely adds a little tingle in the back of your throat. It almost has like a mayonnaise-y kind of flavor with like a smoky peppers in it. I'll try the end that's kind of crispy. Good flavor, but the Baja sauce really does like overwhelm the pepperoni flavor. You really don't taste the pepperoni flavor, but I love to dip it in the sauce. And that chewy texture, it will give your mouth a workout. Your jaw muscles will be like it's been to the gym that day. It's just a little tougher than I was expecting. That's the only. It's not an issue. It's just tougher than I was expecting. So the pepperoni's good. Here's the chicken one. Let me just tear it in half. I think tearing it in half is probably the best way to kind of show you what's inside there. There's the chicken, and it was with the ranch. Although I can't imagine anything beating that Baja sauce, because that Chipotle was really, really nice. And I'm a really picky honey mustard kind of person. Tell you what, I don't see much cheese in these. Should try it without the honey mustard. You can see the cheese. It's like a white American cheese. Let me try a bite without. I like the honey mustard. I actually like the flavor of that chicken too. The chicken's really nice. It has quite a bit of flavor to it. If you get the honey mustard though, you're really just tasting the honey mustard. I like it because it does have some sweetness. It definitely has the mustard flavor, but it's got a little spice to it too. That's actually a really good honey mustard. I like it's got some seasoning in there. It's not just a sweet mustard. You can kind of see it has like mustard seed or something in there. You can kind of see the little specks. That's really good as well. And honestly, you could eat, you could eat the pepperoni with the honey mustard or the chicken with the Baja. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just kind of going with what they had it on their website. This one, let me get the cheese first. Open one. I'm assuming this is just cheese. Yeah, you can see it's stringy, stretchy cheese. That's good. And then get the ranch sauce. And I asked about the Peppercorn Ranch because I thought on their website it listed ranch and Peppercorn Ranch. So I wanted to make sure I got the peppercorn, and she said they only had the peppercorn, so she wasn't in a very good mood anyway. So here we go. Again, all the wraps have been kind of chewy. Some of them are tougher than others. This one's a little softer. I do like it that they toast them really well. But that one, you really just got more of the texture of the cheese. You really didn't get a flavor of the cheese. I'm going to dip a lot of ranch on there. That ranch is nice. You get a little bit of a zing from the ranch, but then you also get a little bit of a peppery kind of flavor too, which is the peppercorns. It's not spicy though. It's not like burn your throat or anything spicy. It's just a little bit more of a zippy ranch. I can see that ranch being really good with a chicken salad or even this chicken wrap. I got one more bite of chicken left. Yep. The cheese is just more plain. As far as flavors come, I'm gonna this lid on so I don't drop it in the floor, because that's what happens. I'll drop it in the floor of my car. Yeah, the cheese is good. It's just more plain than the other ones. And honestly, the wraps themselves are okay. Flavor-wise, they're kind of, I mean, you definitely get the flavor. The cheese one is super plain, so I wouldn't necessarily even get the cheese one, because it's just like you're paying the same price for that over the chicken or the pepperoni. Why would you get something that plain when you can get something that has a lot more flavor to it? So it's okay, but it's just kind of plain. The chicken one had some seasoned chicken. The chicken actually did have a seasoning to it. Excuse me. That was really nice. But it was better with the sauce, of course. And then the pepperoni, it also had a really nice flavor. It has a really nice seasoned, not spicy hot, but seasoned pepperoni. It was really nice pepperoni flavor, and it went really well with the sauce. So the sauces is really, for me, what makes it. I would probably either get the pepperoni or the chicken with either the honey mustard or the Baja, either one. It depends on if you want something more of a kick, or honestly, the ranch is really good too. I would get the ranch. I would get any three of those sauces again, anytime. But the chicken and the pepperoni, I personally would probably get just the chicken and get it with the ranch or the honey mustard or the Baja. Either of the three of those sauces. They're so different sauces, but they're all really good. So for the wraps, I would give the cheese one, it's not bad by any means, but it's kind of boring. It's kind of plain. I would probably give that one a 3.5 because it's good. It's just kind of boring. The chicken and the pepperoni, I'd probably give more of a 4, and I'm just talking about the wraps by themselves. I'd probably give it a 4, but the chicken and the pepperoni. Once you add it to the sauces, though, the sauces, like I said, make it. I would probably bump those up to 4.5 out of 5 with the sauce. They're really good. I do think the wrap's a little tough and chewy. I wish it was a little bit softer, more like a flour tortilla than this bready kind of tough wrap. But again, it's not bad. It's pretty good. So, remember where I stuck my fork. I got my fork, and I've got my cookie. And I'm literally going to, let me clean up a little bit here. Let me slide this back. Again, I'm trying not to dump stuff in my lap. We don't want that. You could probably pick this whole thing up. I'll tell you what, I'm going to break off. I'm going to see if I can't cut off a hunk of it and scoop it. Yeah. I'll hold it up for you. So there's what it looks like. Just that one end out of the tray. It feels, it's very melty. Napkin. All right, here we go. Plenty of chocolate chips, though. Look at that. Not bad. Tell you what, tons of chocolate chips in there. You can look at this part that doesn't have chips in it though, this one right here. You can see it's almost like it's dense, almost cake-like. It's not quite cake-like, it's still cookie, but it almost has a denser cookie texture, not a, or denser bread kind of texture. I love the little crunchy top. The bottom of it's kind of soft. But the top kind of has this little crispy layer. It's a good cookie. I'm gonna shove the whole thing in there. I feel like I'm wearing it. I think if you're at Subway and you want something sweet, that's a pretty nice sweet treat. It's not a super rich, buttery, like chocolate chip cookie, but it definitely has a really nice chocolate flavor. And like I said, I like the top of it. It's got like a little crispy topping, or top, where it's browned. It's a little more bread-like than cookie-like when you get into it, but it's still really, really good. It's kind of like if you make chocolate chip cookies, you make them in a pan, you make bars more than cookies. That's the texture of this. It's more of a bar than a cookie. But that being said, it's really, really good. I would give that one, you know, honestly, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. I really do like that cookie, and it's warm, and it's tons of chocolate chips in there. I have nothing to complain about this cookie. I would give it a 5 out of 5. And then the wraps with the sauce, I would give a 4.5 out of 5. The wraps by themselves, why would you be eating these by yourselves? But you could. But the wraps by themselves is probably more of a 4, and the cheese where it's kind of plain is probably a 3.5. So overall, pretty decent meal. If you've never tried these yet in your Subway, definitely worth giving it a try, especially the cookie. It's really good. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.